József Cserny was born on March 18, 1892 in Budapest, in Austria-Hungary, now present-day Hungary, to a working-class family. His father was a Catholic carpenter and his mother was a Protestant laborer. He was baptized on December 13, 1892, in the Calvin Square Reformed Church in Budapest. He learned to speak both German and Dalmatian, and worked as a shoemaker until he joined in the Austro-Hungarian Navy in the World War I. In 1918, he escaped to Soviet Russia, where he joined a group of Hungarian communists. He then joined an agitator training school as a student. In November 1918, following the news of the Ast Revolution, WHCH ended both World War I in Hungary, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The Hungarian communists in Russia founded the Hungarian Party of Communists. By December 1918, he'd returned to Hungary and joined the sailor detachment of Guards, protecting the headquarters of the Communist Party. The group was autonomous, and only accepted orders that they agreed with, taking orders directly from the Communist Party leadership. In addition to his role as a paramilitary commander, Cserny also oversaw some trials held in the revolutionary tribunals of the new Soviet Republic. By March, the Communist Party and the Social Democratic Party had established the Hungarian Soviet Republic. He was commanding over 200 men, who acted as a sort of police force in Budapest. During the first days of the Red Terror, his men killed over a dozen people, most notably State Secretary Sander Holland Sr. and his son Sander Holland Jr., who were shot on Czerny's orders before their bodies were thrown into the Danube River. Civilians were regularly attacked by the group for supposed counter-revolutionary activities, and were often murdered for acts like saluting the old national flag, or smiling at a member of the Lenin Boys, which was seen as insulting. Cserny arrested, tortured, and hanged people associated with the old government, without trial, on orders from communist officials. At the end of April 1919, the new commander-in-chief of the army, the Social Democrat Vilmos Bomb, issued an order to disband what he termed all political terrorist groups or separate groups operating under other names. József Cserny's group was called to surrender their weapons, ammunition, vehicles, and their headquarters. After an unsuccessful attempt at a counter-revolutionary insurgency, organized by a number of naval cadets in June, he requested that the Hungarian Soviet leader, Béla Kun, rearm the group. After his group was reorganized and rearmed, he continued the group's terrorist activities. After the Hungarian Soviet Republic collapsed on August 1, 1919, the communist leadership mostly fled to the USSR, but Cserny and many other members of the Lenin Boys stayed in Hungary and continued to fight. On August 4, he was arrested by members of the Red Guard. On August 29, he was transported from the detention center to the Margit Court prison, where he was interrogated. On September 4, 1919, Deputy Attorney General Albert Very submitted an indictment to the Budapest Criminal Court against 26 defendants of the Soviet regime. The trial began on November 24, 1919, and on December 11, Cserny was found guilty of 9 counts of murder and embezzlement. He was among the 14 defendants who were sentenced to death. The day before his execution, he made his last will and met with a reformed priest. He was the last one hanged in the prison yard on December 18, 1919. He was 27 years old.